If you're feeling lost on your healing journey or you don't even know where to start, go run your birth chart and look at your Chiron placement. Your Chiron placement is known as the wounded healer. So this is one of the biggest wounds you came here to overcome in this lifetime. And this is part 2 to the post I made yesterday about astrology placements that transform your life because I accidentally edited it out. So we had to come back and re-record it. Back to Chiron. So Chiron is the biggest wound you came here to heal, but it's also the medicine you came here to share with the world. So your Chiron wound is something that you've likely been carrying with you for lifetimes. And this is the lifetime where you completely clear it and overcome it. So it's going to be present in multiple areas of your life. And it's also a journey. So this is not a one and done healing situation. This is the healing journey, but the Chiron placement can guide you to clear it all out of all of these areas in your life. And as you do that and as you heal it, you are meant to share that medicine with the world. That's why it's called the wounded healer. You are taking your wound and using it to heal the world. This is very like turn your pain into your purpose, make your mess your message. This is what I would do. I would go run my birth chart and I would find my Chiron placement and I'd read what the birth chart has to say. And then I would go down a Google rabbit hole. So before I Google, I would say, God, source, spirit, this is the information I want. Show me what I need to know. And I'd put the placement into Google and go down a rabbit hole and read all of the blogs, all of the information that comes up, because this is where the hidden little nuggets are going to be, the little miracles and magic will be for you. I would take all of that information in of whatever resonates with you, whatever feels true. You'll know, you'll feel it in your body, or you're going to read it and you're going to be like, oh my God, I feel so seen by reading this. And I would go to ChatGPT and I would put in my Chiron placement and everything I just gathered about it, everything I found out, everything that's resonating with me. And I'd say, what am I missing? And let it reflect something back to you. I don't like to have ChatGPT gather my initial information. I like to fill it up with everything and then be like, what am I missing here? Or can you reflect something back to me that maybe I'm not seeing? And then what I would do is I would say, hey, here's a problem I'm having in my life, whether this is finances or love or your career or whatever it is. Here's a problem that's going on in my life. Based on what you know about my Chiron placement, how is that showing up there and what can I do about it? My Chiron wound is around communication. So I literally struggled with communication so much and the fear of being seen and being misunderstood and judged and all the things. And as I've overcome that, now my job is literally to communicate on the internet and I help other people learn about themselves and communicate themselves to the world. So do you see how important this wound is? I mean, our souls left us a literal blueprint in the stars to help us navigate this human journey. So go run your birth chart and start to dive in, and don't forget to go down the rabbit hole because that is where you're going to find the magic.